Hello everybody, welcome back to Fred Team K Gaming, and today we're taking a look at the T-34-3, the new Tier VIII Chinese medium tank. So this machine was recently introduced along the 112, and it's a premium tank, and it's right now not available in the in-game store. As you can see, you can't buy it here. And so it's only available in the gift shop, and the reason for that is that Wargaming said that they won't control the numbers of these two machines, the 112 and the T-34-3, and they're doing this because they want to avoid a situation like they had with the Type 59, because basically there were too many being sold and the battlefield was just swamped with these machines, so that's why they're doing this, and they're not selling them through the in-game store. Which also means that they can take them out of the gift shop whenever they want. So if you want to get one of these, I suggest get them now, because it's not known for how long they're going to be available on the gift shop. So keep that in mind. So let's have a look at the raw stats of this machine. We've got 1300 hit points. That's pretty standard for a Tier VIII heavy tank. The Type 59 also has 1300. The weight is 35 tons. That's not too heavy. We get the Norinco engine. We know from the Type 59 with 520 horsepower and 12% fire chance. So mobility is not that bad. The traverse speed is pretty good with 46 degrees a second, and traverse also 46 degrees per second, and the view range and signal range are also not that bad with 380 and 600, pretty much exactly the same as the Type has. So let's look at the armor. We've got 90 from the front. It's not that bad. We've got sloped armor over here, so we can expect some bounces. 50 at the side and the rear, so that's pretty much paper. The turret is 190 from the front. That's pretty bouncy. 120 from the side, that's also not bad, and 60 from the rear, that's pretty bad. So we can expect bounces from the turret front. Of course, we got our classical weak spots here, and also the lower plate is not that good. That's only, I think, like 60 or 70, so that's pretty much a weak spot as well. But other than that, pretty well armored machine. Not much worse than the Type 59, so that's a good thing. If we have a look at the gun, we've got the 122mm IS gun, we all know and love. 2.17 rounds a minute, that's pretty slow. 170 millimeters of average penetration, that's also not that good. High damage, 390, and bad accuracy, bad aiming time, and pretty high weight. So that's the gun we all know from the IS tanks, and it's actually a heavy tank gun, and that's pretty much a problem, because when you look at the gun, you want to play this tank like a heavy tank, but then again, armor-wise, it's not possible. So again, the armor is a little bit inferior to that on the Type 59, and for a heavy tank playstyle, that's just not enough. So that's pretty much a problem with this machine, because you can't just play this maybe as a damage dealer alongside Type 59s, because you can't just drive around and shoot people like you can do with this one. And yeah, so it really wants to be a heavy tank on the one hand, but on the other hand, it's really a medium tank, and that's the problem with this machine. And that's also why it's not exactly my favorite tank. But that's just my opinion, maybe you like it better. So I think we should have a look at available equipment now. I would definitely go for a tank gun rammer, because the reload time is very slow. It's like, I don't know, 12 seconds, 14 seconds, something like this, and it's really very slow, so you definitely want to go with that tank gun rammer. Also, an enhanced gun laying drive for that aiming speed, because the aiming speed is horribly long, really. It's like, what was it, 3.4 seconds, so you definitely want to go with that. And as your third slot, you could go with a wet MREC, because it can be prone to MREC damage. It's a T-54-like tank. The design is pretty similar, so it can get MREC'd. and improved ventilation could come in handy, and the word step if you want to try and hit enemies on the move, but that's not going to be easy even with word step, I think. So keep that in mind. For crew skills, I like to go repairs first on all my tanks. That's just because I think it's important to get those tracks up as soon as possible and not having to use your repair kit for that. So that's what I like to do. Your other option is Brothers in Arms. I would always use Brothers in Arms as your first skill, because if you use it as your second or even third skill, you got the problem that it takes forever to reach 100%, and only when it reached 100% it's of any use. So if you take Brothers in Arms, take it as your first skill. The other skills, Mentor is of course always useful, but nothing special for this vehicle. View range is also good enough. Jack of all trades could of course be useful. Sixth sense, well, I don't think for a medium tank it's that needed. And Eagle Eye, also you can take it, but it's not necessary. For the gunner, I would go for repairs or Brothers in Arms first, and Snapshot could be a useful addition if you want to drive around and shoot enemy tanks on the move, or try it. And then I would take Snapshot and Word Step, so you got the needed accuracy, but yeah, definitely repairs or Brothers in Arms, so these are not that important I think for this machine. For the driver, I would go with repairs or Brothers in Arms. Not controlled impact, you're not going to ram anything. That's it's not heavy enough for this. Only 35 tons, remember that. Off-road driving or smooth ride again. Smooth ride probably again can come in handy. Preventive maintenance, not really. And off-road driving could also be useful, so go for smooth ride or off-road driving. For the loader, repairs, Brothers in Arms, and radio operator skills are not really that useful, so I would go with something like Adrenaline Rush. Oh no, definitely Safe Stowage for that ammo rack, and as a second skill, Adrenaline Rush. Intuition, I don't think it's that needed, so those two are pretty much the most important ones. So, now that we have that, I think we should have some battles right now, and this time we're actually doing it live, so I'm not showing you replays, but I'm actually playing and trying to make this thing work, and I think that's more fun than just showing replays, so let's do that. Let's see. I think it doesn't get limited matchmaking, or at least it's not limited to Tier 8. Yep, we've got in Tier 9. So. On Malinovka. Yeah, so the problem is, well, I'm pretty much useless at the flag because I can't snipe with this. So let's just try to get up on the hill like B0 and yeah, see what we can do there on short range distances. I think that's the best we can do.
Let's get this show on the road.
So, not that slow, as you can see. Can't climb hills. Whoops, AT-15, watch out. And so as you can see, 15.17 seconds reload. That's really that's insane. That's almost as long as my E100 reload, so that's really long. Of course my loader isn't at 100% yet, it's only 80%, but still, it's still long, I think. T-34, no chance of hitting him. Watch out, T-34-1 almost hit me. Yeah, so I'm staying here. I'm not going over there. IS-8 spotted and trying to go with that cupola, but no dice. Whoops. So there's that Panther. Maybe we can penetrate him, but I don't think that I can get a shot on him. And what the frack is this guy doing?
We're trying to cover for him.
Well, T-52 just took out my gunner. That's of course useful. Let's bring him back. And that's a pretty bad map for this vehicle. Let's try to get back up and not being hit again by this guy. He penetrated me right here, and I think he was firing heat. And there's that Panther. Hit him, he bounces me. Let's chase him down. And stop for that aiming time. I got shot in the ass, but I don't give a shit. Now my engine is dead, I gotta bring that back. Get penetrated again with heat ammunition. Oh dear. And going for that cupola, but no dice. Let's see if I can stick to that edge here. He penetrates me again, so my armor really isn't that good. And I'm about to be encircled by that T-34. Now I'm pretty much dead. Trying to go for that
We're done for.
cupola once more, but IS-3 finishes me off. And yeah, not really successful, really. That's the problem, really. If that would have been a proper medium tank, I could have joined those guys at H1, maybe. This Centurion and Leopard. But like this, being forced to play as a heavy tank with this gun on that corner, no chance whatsoever. Seriously. That was a bad game. So, here we are again. Let's repair this machine and have another go. And while this game is in the loading screen, I'm going to drink my monster. Good stuff. And we're still in the loading screen, but I have time. I'm going to cut that out. Actually, you know what? Oh. Here we are in Comorin. This map has been recently re-edited. It was taken out like 2 years ago. Or 1.5 years ago. I still remember playing it, but they changed it a lot, so I don't think it's that bad anymore. So that should be interesting. We're at Tier 8 this time, so we should be able to do better than last time. What we're gonna do is we're going to try to go on the center island. Haven't been there in like 1.5 years again. Let's see what we can do here. So,
Move out.
oops. Just crying for help. Maybe someone is going to follow me. Tiger 2 probably. AT-15. That's nice. Think they removed... Oh, they didn't. Thought for a second they would have removed these tank traps, but I think I can pass through them. Yep. I can. So let's not overextend and stay in cover a little bit over here. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, no gun depression. Look at that. MT-25 coming this way. artillery spotted. It would be cool if someone would actually able to take him out that early in the game. Let's move up a little bit. KV-1S. Don't have a shot on those guys. Maybe I do. If he would stop, no, no chance. And I tell this dude to fall back. IS-3 escaped in the woods. VK camping on the other side.
Ready to fire. Let's find another target.
And he's despotted. SU 122-44. Long aiming time. And I didn't even hit them. Yep, that's how good this gun is at sniping. And I don't have a good feeling about this. That's not working. You know what? I'm getting the hell out of here. This isn't working at all. Let's just cut through here. It's actually possible. It wasn't possible before. I think you might actually be able to get up here. Maybe I can get that IS-3 from behind. That would be... Yeah, and I'm the noob, of course. Whatever. And I can't get up here. Maybe I can get up here? I don't know that map, since they remade it. It's actually more of a map testing video than it's about this tank. Oh dear. Where's that IS-3 at? Is he still here? Might be. I don't know. T-25. He got killed. And I don't really know what to do at this point. I've got two TDs guarding the right flank. Some guys on the other flank. Should probably stay with those guys here. Oh god. Wish I had the Type 59's gun. And here is our friend. He's not even paying attention. And bye-bye. That's the only thing this gun is good for. Finishing off 300 health ISs who are not paying attention. We got a shot on this guy. Whatever. VK. T-34-3. Maybe we can shoot those guys from here. It doesn't look too bad. Can't hit the VK. Maybe this guy. Yep. 413. Nice damage output on this gun. There's a wall between me and those guys. Aim, come on. Yep, and I got that one. Now the gun is behaving itself. For some reason. And don't think I can spot this guy from here. 9 on 8. This one can go either way right now. And those guys are in the attack. Tell him to spot maybe. Oh, it's a VK. Oh, I thought it was a Tier 8 heavy tank. Oh dear. Ferdinand got destroyed. T-69 still on the enemy team. And there's the heavy. Car and a van. I think I should probably try to get to him. Not just sit here. Don't know how many friends he brought, but I don't think I have a choice right now. Speed is decent enough, and don't waste our shot right now. And that's the VK. Let's go on him. Yep, and now I'm in a sandwich. Maybe I can finish off this guy. Engine, turret. And come on. Got this one. Fix the engine. And the VK got destroyed. Very nice. Actually made it. But the turret is damaged. Well. Alright, we can win this now. Let's ask the team if they know where the enemy are. Tiger. Alright, and SU spotted over there. Okay, I gotta try to get to that Tiger 2 and help him. GW Panther destroys the SU, that's very good. Tiger gets destroyed, very nice. And we got this now. We're still winning this, unbelievable. This looked so bad, but we're still winning. Hopefully. T-69. Got him. Very nice. Oh my god. And there's that SU. I'm loading heat right now. Really don't want to cock this up now. Let's just stay here and hope that that SU is going to come over here, over that ridge. He's probably going to get around me. And there he is. Oh my god, I didn't hit him. Now where's he coming? Oh my god, is he going through? Oh my god. And reload it, come on. Come on. Yes! And I got him. Nice, 5 kills. Well, that was a good game actually. That was actually a lot of fun. Oh my god. Pretty neat game we got here. Yes, very nice, actually. Cool, cool, cool. Very cool. Learning by doing, what's that? Receive one of the 3 highest experience scores. Hero of the day. Alright. Well, that was a pretty nice game, actually. Did some 2000 damage, lots of XP. Direct hits, 7 penetrations. Well, not that bad. The gun behaved itself. So yeah, that's actually how this machine can work. If you play it appropriately, probably. So, I think I'm going to end it here. Maybe it's a little bit shorter than the other reviews, but I think that pretty much sums it up. Would I recommend it in the end? Well, it really depends. I think I wouldn't recommend it. I would go with the Type 59 instead. But I think maybe, as you just saw, it can work if you know how to play it, and if you like playing those high caliber guns on medium tanks. Of course it can work. Then go ahead and buy one. And yeah, also it's probably not going to be available forever, so why not grab one? Then you've got something special. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like this video if you liked it. Think about subscribing if you want to see more in the future. If you want to help the channel grow, please favorite the video, share it with your friends, it really helps. And share your comments, share your opinions, post feedback. What can I do better? What do you want to see next time? Things like that. Just post it. Everything that comes to your mind. And again, thank you so much for watching, and I will definitely see you in the next video.